What's up, everybody? I'm here today with the USO Portland Car Club, and no practice rounds. Just straight up, we're live.
Live.
So want to take a second and say good afternoon, everybody. Just got back from the Mi Estilo Car Club show. Now we're out here in Portland. Again, with the USO Portland Car Club, we're gonna be talking about the Northwest Lowrider Super Show, and this is the second time it's gonna be here. So, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Machi from the USO Portland chapter.
Chewy, Portland USO.
Joe.
Lord.
All right. So, guys, I wanted to ask you real quick. You know, this is a big deal for Northwest, for Lowrider to come back for the second year, and you guys are hosting it with them. They're working with you guys for the show. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. I think some of the big things that we were able to do was Joe established a good relationship with some of the promoters who were doing on the show last year. And we were able to not only start our own show, but be able to collaborate with Lowrider Magazine, which as a kid is amazing to go to those shows and now be part of what's going on. It's a big feat, so very, very proud of Portland.
Yeah, it's super exciting for me because it's been a long time since we had a big show like this here, and for our chapter to be a big part of it is awesome, and I'm just excited for everybody to come and have a great time.
There were a lot of unforeseen events that kind of made this happen to make it all where USO gets to work with Apollo's Magazine, Torres Empire, as well as Lowrider Magazine all in one. It's kind of unprecedented for all of that to be happening.
And it's going to be back at the Portland Expo Center. And, you know, that is like a legendary spot for a lowrider show. So that's great.
So the Expo Center, that's the place that it was. In the beginning.
It's been like 14 years
Yeah.
since it was there, so it's gonna be.
So as you guys know, last year we were at the convention center, and it was big. I mean, there was hundreds of cars. There was thousands of spectators.
Thousands.
People just there
A lot of people came through the door.
watching. And this year it's even bigger. There's more vendors.
Concert.
There's a concert,
We got a hop.
a hop, and an exhibition style hop, which means that you're gonna see some of the best hoppers out here, putting it all out there for you guys to enjoy, to have a good time, right?
Oh yeah.
You guys mentioned earlier, and one of the things I wanted to ask you guys, this is something I don't even know. So, all you guys from out here in Portland, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the best that I would say. You know, it means a lot because you guys are from here. You guys, this is the Portland show. So growing up in Portland and the lowrider game out here, what was that like for you guys? And do you remember like the first show you went to?
For me personally, obviously I started, Hot Wheels, remote control cars, models, I've been to all spectrums of cars in general coming up, but seeing lowriders come out here, there was a couple prominent car clubs out here. City Life was a big one when I was little in the Deacon Courts. Growing up in where I'm from in the north, we just see a lot of older gentlemen doing that stuff and seeing glass houses and a lot of box Chevys, Buicks, things like that, and they were low riding back then. And you see them hit that switch, and it's just something you like. How do you be a part of that? And then later on, Lowrider Magazine comes around. Things start to change. You offer Prager, you see wire wheels coming. For me, just something I always wanted to do. Just loving cars as a young child, but then growing up into finding what my niche was, and that's loving lowriding.
You guys had any thoughts on that before we go on to the next question?
I think for me, being from northeast side of town, seeing USO as a young kid driving around, some of the OGs really caught my eye. So when I would see guys riding up and down the K, up and down 82nd with the with the USO plaque, I knew that's where I had to be. My dad has always been involved with cars his whole life, so that's just something that got passed down to me. I love Impalas, love G-bodies, love it all. But seeing USO in the late 90s, early 2000s, riding around, seeing these guys on the streets, was something for me. I knew that's where I had to be.
So you grew up seeing these guys, and now you're in the club.
Yeah, and I've known a lot of these guys since I was 18 years old. You know what I mean? I'm 38 now, so I've been around some of these guys and have known these guys for a very long time.
He was a baby.
Coming around.
Yeah.
Who gave him his allowance though?
Probably me.
Oh shit. Well, man, that's real cool. I really didn't know that. So
Mhm.
appreciate you sharing that. You guys, any thoughts on growing up out here, seeing the lowrider scene? Because it's changed throughout the time.
It's changed a lot, you know. I mean, of course, our club kind of went through the ups and downs of low riding in Portland, and we just hung in there and just kept doing what we love to do, and now we're here. So it's just a beautiful thing, And I always been in the cars my whole life, and I used to travel back and forth to my auntie's house when she lived in California when I was a kid, and I would see the cars out there when I was I can remember 10, 11, 12 years old, and you didn't see much of that around here when I was that young. But as I got older and started seeing more of it, I was like, okay, this is what I need to be doing, and I ain't never stopped since. So,
What about you, Joe? Anything you want to say?
I'm a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to the low riding. I've actually lived right here since the late '70s, so I've been in this area, and I've always been into cars and different things. I actually had a Lincoln when I met these guys. I just happened to be driving by a show and pulled over, and Lord was there at the time. I think he was a member, and I just met up with them and kind of stepped my path down that path with USO. And once I met Kita that next year, there was no turning back.
Nikita, he's a big part of this the lowrider history. You can't really talk about lowriding without talking about Kita. Yeah. Well, bringing it back to the show. What is I wanted to ask you guys. What's the thing that you're looking forward to? I mean, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of beautiful cars. Is there any car in particular that you really can't wait to see, or are you guys debuting anything?
For me personally, we have some members coming out of other chapters who are going to be doing the Red Cat, the lowrider models, kind of what they call where you can bring something else. What's the other word I'm looking for? But basically, where we're setting up a little town, so to speak. So people can bring their cars, kind of bring the kids in it. That's where it starts. We all have our story from being young, but unless we show the kids and give them lowrider bikes, we give them model cars, we give them Hot Wheels, RCs. Eventually, if we don't have any of those things, they'll never grow up to have to have those palm trees and be in any car club out there. So we have to. I think that's a great part of this show. How many spectators came last year? With kids. If we have that many kids see that they can do this stuff, then it's going to get them to the next generation. It's not just growing up 15, 17, 18, getting a G-body and putting wheels on it. It's all those steps before that. Learning what a motor is when you're building a model. What's heads, you read those pages. And I think that's going to set this apart from a lot of shows, definitely around here. That's what I'm looking forward to, is that setup.
You want to look forward to it?
What I'm looking forward to this year at the Expo Center is just everyone coming out. All the guys from Portland, from your Salem area, your Vancouver area, all the whole squad of people from up north in Seattle, Tacoma, all that, and even Eastern Washington, man. We just want everyone to come out and have fun. That's what we're doing. We want people to come out and have fun, look at some nice cars, talk to some old friends, just have a blast.
Because a lot of times, some of these shows is the first time, not the first time, but yeah, this is the first time some people see each other in a while. They're like, oh, I didn't see you since.
that's why we chose this date. We wanted to try to do it not early, but a little early in the year to just kick the whole lowrider year off right in the Northwest, and get everybody's blood flowing and get everybody excited about bringing their cars out. So, because I'm just excited just to see everybody, you know what I mean? And especially some of my USO brothers that is coming from other states. And because, a lot of them haven't been here before because we haven't did anything like this. So it's going to be cool.
The lockdown affected a good amount of it, huh?
Exactly.
The brothers from Canada weren't able to come out.
They couldn't cross the border and all that.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah, same thing. I'm looking forward to all the people we know coming into town and us being able to host them. Because I do travel a lot and I go all over the place, and they're always asking me when are we doing something up here so they can come up here. And a lot of them are coming up now that we have something for them to come up for. And, we get to return the favor and host them and show them our town and get them to come back again.
You're gonna see a lot of Usos at this show, but there's also a lot of cars registered in different car clubs as well, right? So like Machi, you were mentioning, guys from Seattle, guys from Idaho might come out, Canada, all over the place. For anybody that's watching this video that's thinking, oh man, like they live in California or they live wherever they live in the United States or maybe out of the United States, and they're thinking about coming to the show, but they don't know about traveling that far. What would you tell those folks that are kind of on the fence and traveling this far?
I think that lowriding has evolved a lot out here. You know, you think of top builds, you know, come out of this part of the town now, and the lowriding diversity has changed out here. So you would think, you know, in LA, because there's so much lowriding and stuff going on out there in California, that it wouldn't be a lot or nothing new to see here when there actually is. You know, we come up now bringing our cars there, but when they start coming out here and seeing the quality of cars, because you know the magazines and other people's social media recognize it, now it's time for people to start bringing their cars out this way to come see it. But we have to have shows like this, venues like this, and to be able to bring those people, you know. So that's really why this is such a good thing, like LB said, to just open it up, having a big venue, you know, things like that to bring the people out here.
This show keeps breaking barriers. Last year we were at the convention center. This year we're back at the expo center. But every year it seems like it keeps getting bigger. There's more vendors. There's more spectators coming. There's more cars, and there's also going to be a diversity part, right?
Yeah.
It's not just lowriders. So obviously everybody wants to come out and see the lowriders, but there's also going to be what else can we expect at this show?
Mini trucks,
Trucks.
4x4s,
Motorcycles.
bikes.
hot rods. It's open to every kind of car.
It's a custom car show. It's not technically only a lowrider show. Lowrider's name on there, but it's not a lowrider only show. It's anybody is welcome.
So that's a big message for everybody that's watching this video, is that, you know, if you're thinking that, oh, lowrider, I can't be in this show, you can. There's going to be trucks, there's going to be hot rods, motorcycles, imports are what come out. You know, the muscle cars. I see a lot of the Mopar guys out there cruising the streets with their Hemis. Bring them to the show, show off your car, let everybody know what the Northwest has to represent out here. And like Machi was saying, just come out and have fun. There's going to be food. There's going to be a concert.
Concerts, yeah, talk about the concert. I mean,
Who's performing?
Sally Sells. You know, that's a top deal. You know, it's nice to have those old, you know, those songs that you used to play in your car when you started out low ride. You know, and they've grown throughout the years of their music, and you can still put a new song on today and still have that same vibe from somebody you heard that long ago. So I'm looking forward to that. And other artists,
Capone?
Mr.
Capone.
there, yeah.
We got that other guy coming from Texas.
So,
So even at that, like that concert is for all walks of life, for everybody, man. So you can come and enjoy music, and you know, all guys from the South, we got guys from the West Coast, so it's gonna be a good time.
and we're going to have a lot of local artists out there present as well.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
headliners. There's 5 or 6 others. Local.
Yeah, we got a lot of local people.
DJ playing music.
In Denver, we're gonna be in the mix. Last year,
We got Cool Nuts
Yeah.
performing.
Cool Nuts. is
Andy's
performing?
gonna do some MCing. Yep, MCing.
That'd be a
You don't
good
know
time.
Cool
I
Nuts?
know Cool Nuts. Man.
Man.
That's a Portland legend,
That's
man.
a legend.
That's the legend right there. So, all right,
You don't know
so.
Cool Nuts. I don't know what to tell you, Saint.
Oh, man. So,
That white MC on them things. Better know.
I had people actually call and go, "D Cool Nuts." They were sending me pictures of his. They were sending me links to his music and his CDs, and
Yeah.
he's got to follow him.
so Cool Nuts will be out there. DJ Denver will be out there. Ellie Cell. Capone, Bo Bundy, a lot of local rappers like with Mac's cousin Roscoe, I think is performing. Shot
Girl.
Glass, Dolly Girl,
Yeah.
Rush One and Hoodmade. So Hoodmade will be out
Oh,
there.
yep.
Wise Guy from Pack Life will be out
Yeah,
there performing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great performances. There's gonna be a lot of good shows, a lot of good cars. It's gonna be a great show. I think it's gonna be the show to go to.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got a lot of shows on the way. We just got back. Seward Park the weekend before. Mia Stilo Car Club this weekend, literally yesterday. Next weekend, who knows what's coming this weekend. the following weekend.
Father's Day shows
Father's
coming
Day.
up.
Father's Day shows
Blue
Impalas.
Lake Impalas at Blue Lake.
Blue Lake Park.
Stay off the grass.
Stay off the grass.
Yeah, stay off the grass and do that.
It should be
All
dry.
right.
It should be good though. Hasn't rained for 25 days. We're good.
Good. You might be able to get on the grass.
Right?
But you know, we got a summer packed full of shows. But if you go to one show, this is the show to go to.
Yeah, this is one of the kickoffs
Yes,
to
definitely.
the summertime.
Well, guys, we talked about the concert. We talked about the cars that are going to be in there. You guys a little bit and what it means to be out here low riding. We got the hop. We talked a little bit about the hop.
Yeah.
Submit your videos.
You got to submit your videos. Who you got to submit your videos out to?
Northwest Super Show at yahoo.com.
All right. So if you're a hopper and you got a hopper out here in the game, you got to submit your videos to that email so that you can. What is it? Pick to.
Yeah, they'll reach out to you and get you the information if you've been selected. They just want to see that your car is a hopper, what kind of show you put on. It doesn't have to be a hopper. It could be a bed dancer. It could be a mini truck. It could be anything. It can even just be a consistent hopper because those that are chosen are the ones that are going to compete for the bedazzled switch.
And can we talk about?
We chosen.
We need to talk about the club with the most members, right? Or the most car
Yeah.
entries, I
Most
believe that it is.
registration entries. Yep.
And real quick, someone asked, can lowrider bikes be in the show?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure, for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
Please.
All right.
Need
Bring your
that.
lowrider bikes. So what's up with what's up with that contest?
It was just more like the most registered entries for a club. They're giving out cash, man. $1,000.
First place, $1,000
First
bucks.
place.
First place,
Second
you doing
place.
$1,000.
Yeah. So, that's just a little incentive, you know what I mean? Come out, bring the whole crew, register your cars. Get out there, you walk away with some money.
There's a second and a third also. 500 for second, 250 for third. So
Yeah.
Hey, even at third place, $250, you can get lunch for
Yeah,
the team,
that's a little
Yeah.
kickback with some food.
some tacos.
Yeah, so it's really about getting registered, getting in there. We're just trying to set up the space. So if you have a large club or even single solo riders, we want to get you on the books, get you registered, so that way we can start laying out how we're going to set it up, where you're going to be at, if you need a 10 by 20, a 20 by 20, how many people in your chapter, your club. So we kind of set it up. So please get out there and register. Get on the book so we can lay you out in the best position possible.
Yeah, Paulo Rand said, beer money right there.
Yeah,
Yo.
they gonna come deep, we know that. And
Uh-huh.
Paula's always does.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they got a shot.
Hey, so if they want to register their cars, their bikes, their motorcycles, their whatever they want to register into the show, where can they register?
Lowriderexperience.com.
Lowriderexperience.com.
And if you have trouble with that or you're not good with computers, you can give Mario a call. His number's on all the flyers. He can register you over the phone.
Don't call me. I ain't gonna answer.
It is a 2-day move-in. Friday and Saturday, show on Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trailer park.
And trailer parking inside.
Tons of parking, man.
Last year there was that issue of you gotta get in, take your car out, move it out the trailer,
You take it to somewhere else.
take it somewhere else. This year we ain't gonna have that issue. And Max said, Seattle will be in town. So big shout out to all the low riders out there in Seattle.
And they came deep last year too, the whole Seattle.
The whole Seattle game. So, we're looking forward to seeing not just the homies from Seattle and Washington, all over the country. We've been close to California are coming up, close to Idaho, Canada, Florida. Another question was asked: Is there going to be low riders only? Low riders the only cars that are going to be allowed into the show?
Not at all.
Any custom cars.
Custom cars.
Custom car show. Where you pre-reg, bring it out.
Can I bring my hookup?
Yeah.
Yeah, put some wheels on it.
As long as it ain't stolen.
You gotta turn all the lights on though. Lights.
Where can I get flyers? Homegirl, that's a good question.
They are in their mail. Saint took all
I
mine.
do have a couple where she found me. We can get her some. I do have some.
Let us know where you're from. Send us some flyers.
That's all.
You can also look on USO Portland Instagram and everything's on there.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of people sharing the flyers too.
Yeah,
so
hit us up
it-
on our Instagram
it's
for
out there.
whatever you need.
And those paper flyers are nice, but I think that by sharing the page, sharing the post, that's what's gonna help us get out there more.
Yeah.
That digital footprint, because y'all look familiar. Because those paper flyers, what's gonna happen? Sometimes some people, oh, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's really about telling your friends. You know, even if you don't have a car and you want to come out and see some nice stuff, see some nice cars, hang out. And the vendors. I mean, what is it supposed to be, like 80-some vendors there? So I mean, all the things that you can think of, and you know, as far as accessories and stuff like that for the cars and different things. There's gonna be a lot of people out there that are coming to bring stuff for us. You know, last year everything sold out. T-shirts, shirts, all lowrider gear, everything like that sold out fast. So just that alone is it's like going to a lowrider swap meet of such
A lot of merchandise.
yeah, so much different things you can get. Once they got the wood cutouts, cutouts. I mean, there's so much stuff coming. So like they've been saying on the Friday Lives, you know, save your money. It's only a couple weeks away now, but bring some money there and you'll find some things that you really like that you can hang up at the house or put on your car. So
Bring the family out, man. It's a family event.
Kids 12 and under are still free.
Yep.
Yeah.
So kids 12 and under. And you know, speak about the vendors real quick. There's a lot of different kind of vendors that are coming out too. It's not just vendors that you're gonna get a car apart for your lowrider. There's people selling stuff for lowriders. Vision Industries got the lights on there. Apparel. There's the makeup lady, Rosie Lucky
Lashes.
Lashes.
Makeup lady be out there.
Sugar
She was
Rock.
a big hit last year.
Sugar Rock is coming out from Texas as well. You know, you got unique cutouts from Arizona. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there selling some prints and some stickers. So if you want a picture of yourself right there at the show next to whatever car you want, we'll get it printed to you on a big print right then and there. So there's a lot of folks selling things. You know, this is just like, oh, you're just gonna walk in and there's just cars. There's a lot.
It's like a full day event. Like we got a plan. There's gonna be something every couple hours, something new going on. So it's gonna be tight.
Big shout out to Low Life Originals, the backpack. Everybody's talking about the backpack right now. Crazy Toy Skywalkers, you know, is a big part of bringing the Northwest Lowrider Super Show to the Northwest. Of course, collaborating with Joe and all the other folks, all the big hitters out here in the Northwest. You know, it's a big team effort. It's not just, you know, one or two guys. It's a lot of you guys. You know, there's a whole club behind this trying to make this show happen. There's a whole team of promoters, a whole bunch of people that are wanting to make sure this happens. So just wanted to take a big shout out to everybody. Of course, a big shout out to my team, the World Society team. We got a little bigger. If you haven't seen that post, check it out. But guys, anything else you want to say? Any shout outs or any just anything in general you want to say about the show or just about being out here right now?
basically the show is for us, you know. Anybody that loves this, you know, low riding game, loves cars, people, family, event, all those things, come out. You know, get your tickets. You can buy tickets ahead of time, so you don't have to wait in those lines to buy the tickets before you get in the line to come in. Just register those cars. You know, get in early so we can set you up for a good spot with you and your club and such. So that's what I would say.
Bring the family out and enjoy the show. I mean, I remember when last time I was here, you had Mint Condition was here. Large was from Florida. I mean, I still remember that 14 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so it's amazing the memories you can create. You know, so.
What Rapid folks had here that year?
Yeah.
I mean, we should remember all this stuff, but I
Yeah.
remember walking down and looking at the cars over here. It was crazy.
It's gonna be a
Now-
good time.
And now we're part of it.
We're gonna get it cracking on there. Oh God. What is the email to send the Hopper videos to?
It's northwestsupershow@yahoo.com. If that doesn't work for whatever reason, contact Mario. His number's on all the flyers.
Yep.
I'll get with Mario and have him put a post up about it.
Yep. And then also Elizabeth's excited. There's a lot of excited folks on the live. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. Just to sit down and talk with me. Obviously, we're here at the spot, just hanging out. So it means a lot. Appreciate you guys. So we're done talking about the show. You know, it was fun. Thank you so much.
Anytime, same.
Oh, we're gonna do this again tomorrow.
Same bad channel.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Stay tuned. We're gonna be back tomorrow. No, but you know what? Like this summer is gonna be a lot of new things coming out. Like this is the first year I'm coming out with interviews, right? So we're gonna be out here with interviews. So if you see me out there with my camera or the microphone, get ready to get talked to and to say something. You know, I'm gonna put Chewy on the spot right now. So Chewy, I'm gonna start another thing right now, and this is a thing that I'm gonna do throughout the summer. Every year, it's gonna have its own little thing. So you're gonna start out this year's first one. What's that song that when you get in your car and you just, this is the song I gotta play.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because every year,
That's
we gonna make a playlist. It's gonna be summer 2023 lowrider playlist.
It depends. If you
Yeah.
top up or top down, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a
you
tough
got
one.
your girl or
Yeah, you
solo
gotta have
dolo.
your list. I'm listening to so many different things right now. I'd have to say probably Heat Wave is what I've been.
Heat wave, got
Yeah.
that slap.
Yeah, Heat Wave is probably what I listen to the most right now when I'm driving in my car. So I'm a West Coast guy, so 40 is on everything. So Mount Rushmore right now is what's going, and but the old one you cruising, definitely some oldies, some classics,
So what's
Funk.
That, so what's that song that you got your lady in the car, the top is down, the weather's nice. That's the song you're gonna play. You're gonna
I'm
put
gonna
that
play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Avance and Kiki Whining.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's the song?
Oh man, I can't. I just hear it in my head. That's
Sing
it.
it.
Max
No,
over
that's
there,
not it.
turn
That's not
of the night.
That's Machi.
Hey man, hey Machi got a lot of fans right now. Machi is hella fine. So
Oh,
sit
Oh
down.
snap! Okay.
Don't
Why
get
does
beat
Machi,
up.
why does
Yeah,
Machi
man.
look so serious?
You know his wife wear khakis, family.
Ooh.
Who are you?
You know his wife wear khakis,
Yeah,
family.
they want Joe. They want your autograph too. So get ready to get on the booth and
Oh,
sign some
yeah.
autographs away.
Anything for $1.
All right, $1. You heard that here. Cruise the Smokey Robinson. All right. Going back to the song. Joey, what's the song?
That's it, man. Just oldies, just cuts. It's not one particular, man. It's just a vibe. You put your hair in the wind and you just let it go. That's why you gotta have a mix. You gotta have a.
Somebody gonna bring it
Oh,
in.
my bad, fam.
I ain't got no hair.
Right? Maybe it's your beard here. I don't know.
Rufus stay. Hey, Nick said Rufus stay.
There you go. All right.
All right, well, stay tuned for the official song to start out this playlist. Guys, anything else you want to say? Or
We'll send it later
we'll send it later. It's going to be like in 5 minutes.
in the bio.
Anything else, guys?
That's it.
No, good. Thanks for coming
See
by.
y'all. See y'all on the 25th.
See you there.
For sure. Sunday the 25th, the Portland Expo Center. Make sure you get your tickets before the show online at lowriderexperience.com. Register your cars. Come out, have a good time. See these guys in their beautiful cars at the show, and we'll see you guys. See you guys out there.
Absolutely.
All right, peace out. I gotta run in and close the camera. Shout out Greenspans.
That was you running?
Oh man.
Yeah, it was fail.
Hey, see that